Hello. Hi, Renee. You're crocheting whilst you wait, whilst I wait. I haven't heard someone using whilst in a long time. Whilst. I hope the crocheting, I guess you are a crocheter, not a knit. Well, you are a knitter, right? Learning to crochet, I think. I haven't mastered crocheting yet. I have to go back and give it another try. The ladies tried to teach me, but it was for naught. So Renee's here. Candy's here. Hi, Candy. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I don't know whether I'm going to read anymore. I don't know whether I'm not real happy with what I'm reading. Ah, you're left-handed. Yeah. So you really would need a left-handed crocheter to teach you how to crochet. Or what did they say? Look in the mirror, which I would think would be really hard. I don't know that I could manage, if I were left-handed and looked at right-handed crocheting in the mirror, I don't know whether I could manage that. Hi, Barbara. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Julie's here. Hello, hello, hello. Great to see you. I'm running a little bit behind. Hi, Marguerite from beautiful BC. And Mitzi. Hi, Mitzi. So great to see you. I keep on bumping. Hi, Cindy. Keep on bumping into Mitzi at various streams. Oh, they also say sit across somebody who is right-handed, not behind them. I don't know. I've watched a couple of videos and I have trouble with the tension holding the other string or whatever. So and then I know that there's it looks like a ring that you can wear that you can hook that yarn onto. Now, all of the crocheters that I know, they poo-hoo that. They say, no, you don't need that. So I've been looking at various things to get involved in. And I was thinking of you, Barbara, earlier because I watched a whole bunch of grid journaling or grid painting again, and I almost did that because I really would like to give that another shot and really dedicate a book just to do some grid doodling and collaging in, because that's a lot of fun, and I know you did a lot of grid stuff. It's very gritty. So I might delve into that again. I'm again in another one of those. I'm sure you can all relate, one of those kind of funks. You're not really having any direction or nothing's really exciting you. So I'm kind of there. I did finish the you do, yeah. It is a lot of fun. And the ones, who was I watching? Gosh, it was somebody that did it recently. I can't remember who it was. And they did good size grids. Yes, that's who it was. Carrie. Yep. Thank you. That's who it was. Carrie. Yep. Oh, I don't know. She usually pops in. Hi, Sherry. Oh, and there are a lot of left-handed. I would imagine you typed in left-handed hookers, you can find some. I finished the slip knot. Now mine is not looking very straight. I mean, if it's done right, all of this would all perfectly line up and you'd have a beautiful braid. Mine's a little crooked. However, they're all together again. And the nice thing about this type of binding is it's flat. Yeah, well, it's 31 postcards. And no matter where you open it, it'll lie flat. Bloop, bloop, like so, which is kind of neat. So it's just a place to keep them safe and out of harm's way. I don't know. Probably never go back and look at them, but there they are. And, you know, I thought about, hi, Joyce. Yeah, I love that it lies flat. Yeah, that's to me is the redeeming. And then I thought, and I know this is a silly thought, take it all apart. Hi, Barbara. Chicken Pot Pie Society, Barbara. And glue these together so they would be back to back. But I thought, oh, what a bother that would be. But I don't like this blank side over here. And I guess even though I did put I did glue a postcard thing on the back for most of them. Actually, for all of them, even though they would never be a postcard. We got the glare again. Wow, that's bad. But anyway, it's done. I put this on, of course, upside down. Hi, Diane. I didn't mean to, but this was a collage. I mean, a jelly print I did a while ago, and that's, didn't mean to put it on upside down, but it's upside down. That's okay. But anyway, I wanted to show you, and I don't like all of this. I'm probably going to cut that off, shorten that or do something. But the struggle was real, and it helps, thank God that Becky came in and kind of rescued me or held my hand, and we got her done. I'll put that on the shelf somewhere to gather dust, I guess. So the thing that I decided that I would attempt, again, another something fun to try. I subscribe to Graphic Fairies, and they have, hi, Ruth. Great to see you. Thanks for stopping by. They have, I want to hold your hand. They have a lot of handicraft tutorials, tons of them. And I came across one, I guess, yesterday that kind of interests me a little bit. And I'm always buying odd books here and there. And it's called the Collage Yearbook, Graphic Fairies Collage Yearbook 2024. Now, I might cover that up because I don't want to be beholden to a year. But and the woman that did the tutorial took a sketchbook, a blank sketchbook, and covered it up all nicely. And I printed out the sheets to cover it up. And I went out into the garage and I found this book. And it must have been, I must have gotten it at Goodwill, but obviously it was from a library. It was from a library, and I got it at Goodwill. And it's really kind of nice and oldish. Everyday life in classical Athens. And turn to page 23. Oh, I don't know what's on. Oh my gosh, a naked guy. All right. All righty. We can cover that. But anyway, it seems to be the right size. So this is the book. Yes, I love it when you give me the finger. I feel right at home. Well, this has got some orgies. Ooh. But it seems it's the right size. So I think I can just alter this book. I haven't torn any pages out as yet. Gosh, there's a lot of dirty writing in here. How exciting. And a lot of peni. Is that the plural of penis? Peni? Well, he's pretty zoomed in as he is. But anyway, it's interesting that someone notes that right here. Turn to page 23. So someone wanted to make sure that you went to that page and saw that male anatomy. And throughout Graphic Fairies, they have several tutorials that are for where they create collage pages. So I thought it might be fun to attempt to do all of the ones that they have in Graphic Fairies, and then of course some of my own. But first and foremost, I've got to cover the book, and the first thing I have to do is I have to take this off. So let's see if I can get that off without too much bother. We had a block party. It wasn't you. I love the way they cross out the library where it came from. Like, what would be a bad thing about admitting that you're from the library? Not library. Brary. I used to say berry. I was corrected many times. It's not library, it's library. So we'll take this off. We had a brunch block party today at the At Ease Club, which is kind of the restaurant thingy that's attached to this community that I live in. And it was very nice. It was well attended. They have one about every 3 months or so. And we have new neighbors that come in. And there was a woman that was not at the brunch who was going to host a Halloween party. And they all live on this street. And I live on Old Glory. So they're all Old Glory residents. And I would say there was 20 plus people there. And some people are still up north. There's one woman that has a home in Cape Cod and goes up to Cape Cod for the hot summer months and doesn't usually come back down here until November, December. So good for her. And then she's got relatives that live in England that come over and visit her in Cape Cod. So I think that's a pretty good gig. It's a good gig if you can get it. All right. I haven't really, it's been a pretty uneventful week, and I'm certainly not complaining about an uneventful week. Hi, Patty. Welcome. Nothing's private anymore. Even the privates aren't private anymore. Well, I guess maybe the privates in the Army are private. Wow, that's really, well, I don't know how old this book is. I guess I could find out. I can take a piece of sandpaper because I've got a piece of paper that goes on the spine. Kind of like that, though. That would be a nice piece of ephemera for something. Let's put that over here. Let's see when this book was published. Drawings by Eva Wilson. Naughty Eva. Or Ava. And, this book's not that old. 1969. That's a youngin'. All right, let me take some sandpaper to this and see if I can't get that off. So they have a couple of these collage spreads that are bird oriented. So I've printed out the pages. for this one spread I hope to do. I should be able to get the cover on and do the collage spread. And then there's a couple of others there that I would, use their guidance. Let me get an emery board. I have sandpaper, but it's above my head, so maybe this will get it off or smooth it down. Yeah. Talked to both sons today, which is always nice. Actually played the video game with one and talked to the other. As you know, they're far, far away. One's in Salt Lake City and one's in Boston. No, I don't want to. All right, that's just going to leave that. Hi, Sharon Lombard. How are you? Yeah, the note on the title is a shortcut from a fifth grade. I think you're right. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. It's probably true. Check out page 23. That's probably really true. All right, now the cover is just a tad. It's a little bit too short this way and a little bit too wide this way. So I'm gonna kind of do the old finger thing like this and kind of crease it like so. And I didn't realize that. And I guess I probably could have printed this out at like 110%, but then it would have been really off this way. So I kind of left it this way. I'm going to just, and we can always fill it in with something. Let's see. I'll get it right on the crux. The crux. I've been watching Fargo on Oh, really? Is a message for me from Sandra or from somebody else in the chat? Must be someone else. I'm not sure. Let's see. I was thinking the same thing. What's Diane thinking? Doing the craft paper text. Yes. Yeah. All right. Well, it's going to be, I think it might be okay. I'm going to cut this because I have a piece for the spine that goes there. All right. Let's do this. And I'll cut it here. No, I'll cut it here. Yeah. Let me put it in the cutter. Oh, from Sharon. Okay, Sharon. I didn't. Okay, Sharon. Did you see that from Barbara? Sharon, you need to contact Sandra. I hope she saw that. All right, let me cut this straight. When you watch them do these videos, it looks so easy. And of course, this is not difficult. If you have everything, and I kind of have everything. I thought I'm going to cut it about there. Make sure I cut it. Am I cutting it on the right side? With me, I could cut it on the wrong side. I want to leave some there. All right, let's just cut that there. And maybe give it a little bit more. Yeah. I've been working on my bear. See, Barb, I tried 2 times to email her from my address and tried on messengers. Oh, okay. So you guys are just, of course, absolutely. Absolutely. Not a problem at all. All right. Okay. Now, what she did, she cut it like this and like in this. Let's see. This is going to be, let's see. Okay. Let's try this. This could be a disaster, but I do one of those doohickey thingies. That wasn't too bad for not measuring anything. Okay. Boy, this book smells. Oh, that's right. She was going away, wasn't she? Wasn't she going on a big trip somewhere? Or was that Amy? Well, this is going to be smushed in here. Let me do a... No, that's not what I want. How about something like this? All right. And I got to do a thing here too. I don't know whether I'm going to be that lucky on this side as I was on the other side. Gotta kind of. No, we want to go this way, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, it's not too bad. Let me see if I can get rid of that glare. Ooh. Is that any better? Now I have jaundice. That's a little bit better. Okay. That's not too bad. It's a little... I'm going to glue it down anyway. Yeah. We'll slap some glue on it. And we'll take it from there and move on. All right. And if I don't like it, it's more washed out. doesn't, okay, it's interesting because what I'm looking at on StreamYard doesn't seem to be washed out at all. Maybe it'll settle down a little bit. Settle down, settle down, settle down. Okay. One step less bright. I don't have that. It's just it's not one of those. Well, oh, wow. I'm so weak. I used to be so strong, and now I'm just so weak. Hi, Beth. All right. Here goes nothing. I'll slather down some matte medium golden. This is the good stuff. And I don't know whether this is going to work. You know why? Because this cover is very porous. It might. So I was just saying, if I can't stand this cover. Hi, Pam. How's your shoulder? Pam stitched her shoulder. With a lure. It didn't look like it was that bad. I mean, it's easy for me to say. I should probably maybe smear some on this too. So as I was saying, if I don't like this cover and I can't stand it because it's not really fits that well, then I can always cover it again with something else. There's always a paper bag, or my favorite cover is cloth, so I could do that. All right, let's see. Let's stick this on. Make sure it's not upside down. That's something I do all the time. Yeah, this is not gonna. What's a couple of wrinkles among friends, right? I have one of these, a Mod Podgy thing. Yeah, I need more gunk up there. Boy. All right, let's put some more glue. I gotta cut this a little bit better here. Give that another little snip. All right. Let's open it. I hope I'm saying hi to everybody coming in. I'm gluing and making a mess. as usual. That's not awful. It's not great, but it's not awful. Of course, there's paper that's going in here and here that'll cover up all of that. As a cover, parchment paper. You know what I like? I'd like to do cloth covers, use material. Thank you. Thank you. I used to love to cover books with shopping bags. None of those fancy covers, just the good old fashioned paper bags. They were the best, weren't they? And then you could doodle on them and draw on them all year long. Where I taught, it was mandatory that the textbooks, when they were still issuing them, mandatory that they had to be covered. And that was always a struggle to get the kids to cover their textbooks. So I would tell them, if you bring the paper bag, I will cover your book for you. So they'd come in after school with their textbooks in paper bags, and I would cover their textbooks. Oh, yes. This, yeah. You're right. Saran wrap works really well. That's probably saran wrap. All right. Not too bad. Now, let's do the spine. So I've got that, or this didn't print out that well, but that matches that. Let's see. Oh, I don't know what I have for the back page. Uh-oh. What do I have for the back page? Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That can be the back page. That can be the back page. I kind of like this. It's kind of all ratty down here. So maybe if we use that as the back page, then maybe we'll use, I guess, this as the spine. Okay. All righty. We'll cut that down. I got my first 2 coins. The first coins were from Michelle. They came in the mail on Friday. We were involved in a coin swap through Beth the Law. Let me cut this. What a difference it makes when you put a new blade in one of these cutter thingies. Like, just check my football pool before I came on. Oh my God. That's all I can say. Oh my God, bad. I almost picked every single game for the first half of the the football games wrong. Horrible. I can't believe I bombed it so badly. Mayonnaise. Isn't that what you put on a peanut butter and banana sandwich? You put mayonnaise on it, and that prevents the peanut butter from sticking to the roof of your mouth? Or is... Okay, this is going to go here. But I have to cut that down. Does anybody agree with me? Is mayonnaise to prevent peanut butter from sticking to the roof of your mouth? Now, you know who's going to stream on a regular basis, kind of on a regular basis? Seth Apter. Did anybody catch Seth Apter? I didn't catch him live, but he's apparently going to stream live twice a month. And he did some jelly. Oh, lots of jam. Golden syrup or honey with it. Oh my gosh. That would be sticky. Yeah, he was on. And he did a really neat jelly plate on. He had a 6x6 plate. And it was really neat. And he did multiple layers. And I took a mini course from him once. And he's a great layerer. I'm not a very good layerer. Okay. I'm going to use double-sided tape. Hi, Lisa. And have mayonnaise in it. Yeah, well, some people don't like mayonnaise. I love mayonnaise. I love mayonnaise. Oh my God, Beth, I couldn't even read that. I had peanut butter with honey on a hot dog bun yesterday. That's okay, not with the hot dog. You scared me. I thought with the hot dog. I know there's some crazy hot dog combinations out there, and I was going to say I'd never heard of that one. All right, stay. Don't move. I'm going to use double-sided tape on this because I don't think the glue will hold it. So we'll do this. Put it right here. Okay. That's not really sticking that well to the book. I'm not really happy with that. Vegemite. That's an Australian thing, isn't it, Julie? Vegemite. They have that in England also. It's like a brown pasty thing, right? That people smear on crackers and bread, I guess. Oh, come on. It's Australian. That's what I thought. I've never had it, so I'm not going to comment. I've seen it, though. I think it's a dark brown color. Oh, it's black. Okay. All right. And I'm going to put another strip of double-sided tape there. You make your own. Yes, I've done that too. I've made my own. And if you have a food processor, it's really easy to make your own. It's nothing to it. It's just an egg yolk and some oil, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Ann, you cut it too short, you dumbass. Well, maybe that's not going to be the spine after all. Oh, sometimes I get so almost like it's like tar. Now, Barbara, when you make your own mayonnaise, do you use olive oil? What kind of oil do you use when you make your own mayonnaise? Yeah, a little bit of Gould's mustard and you're good to go. And the nice thing about that is you can just make a little bit. Because when I buy a thing of mayonnaise, I mean, it's literally in my refrigerator for probably over a year. Ooh, avocado oil. That would be good. Yeah. I guess Hellman's actually sells a mayonnaise that's got avocado. I guess they make it with avocado. All right, I guess I'm going to use this since the other one was too short. Let's see if I can make this one short too. I'm just being sarcastic, I'm sure, as you all know. Nothing like a little good New York sarcasm to get you through the day. My New York sarcasm got me in trouble at school all the time. Whoops. All right, let me put another piece of tape on this. Like that. Well, I've been keeping an eye on the tropics, and there is, I don't even know why it's got a name, but it's low, and his name is Gordon, and he's out in the middle of the Atlantic, and he's got a name. I think his name's Gordon, and looks like he's going to swing north away from us in Florida, which is also a good thing. And even though he has a name, he only has like a D, which stands for depression. So he's depressed, poor Gordon. And then he turns into an S. Bye, Barbara. Thanks for being here. And then he goes wherever they go. More importantly, he's not coming anywhere near us. Beth and I, that is. I'm going to have to add another piece there because that's just not going to, and then we'll glue on the back. Let's do this. I could have, but I didn't. I should have used carpet tape because that stuff is so sticky. And I have, it's double-sided. All right. That's not going to work. That was stupid. And you'll see when that was really dumb. All right. It's okay. We'll find to get these off here. Let's see, maybe we'll take this one off. You'll see why I screwed up. I'm talking about the weather. Yes, Julie. I keep an eye on the tropics this time of year. Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. All right, let's do this. Wow. Now, the next challenge will be, I got to stand up for this. Stand up. Ugh. No, don't. Okay, stay. Oh. Oh, I should have put it up there. That's okay. Hi, Lily. What's up, baby girl? Did you wake up from your numerous naps? Boy, cats do sleep a lot. Hi, Janet. Thank you for reminding people to give me the finger. Well, that's not too bad. We're getting there, folks. All right. Give a little crease here. I think this would be an interesting, collection of collages. And I'll probably tear some pages out. I can't tell again whether it's stitched or not. I don't think it is. It's hard to find books with stitched spines. Okay, let's sit down. Lily likes to sit down on my seat. As soon as I stand up, I go to sit down, and there's a furry body where my furry bottom should be. All right. Hi, Kim. I'm sorry I missed you guys this afternoon. I went to a block party, a brunch block party. So I'm sorry I missed you because you did knickknacks, right? Or bits and bobs or something like that. And I have a lot of bits and bobs. So I'm sorry I missed that. Let me get a wipe here. I just cleaned that off, and I don't want that all over. Okay, we can cut this off, right, Lily? Let me put that down on the floor. We don't need that in the way. Okay, we don't need that. That over here. This. Clean that up over here. All right, I think what I'm going to do is, hi, Michelle. Hi, Mindy. Welcome. I got your coins, so thank you very much. 3 coins in a fountain? No, 2 coins in a swap. Too bad Robert's not here. Oh, you're going to do bits and bobs next week? You didn't do them this week? Oh, good. That's great. Well, you had so many? You're going to bring it back for a second encore performance? All right, let me do this. But I don't want to do that. No, I don't. I want to do that. And I want to do that because I want to, you know what I mean? I want to do, whoops. Guys, the struggle is real. I want to do this because I'm going to have to, I want to cut it like on an angle, right? Like that. And I can cut that like here, thereabouts, like so. And then do that on an angle and then tuck it in, fold it in. Okay. I almost did that. Oh my gosh. I almost did that. That would not have been good. All right, let's do this. There, because I want to do the little flippy floppy things, you know. There. All right, and we'll do a thingy here like this, like we did before. A little pinch here. A little pinch will do you. And this will be a lot easier to do, I think. All right. So we're going to do a little like that. And we're going to do a little like that. And then we're going to do a little, let's see. Like that. Let's see how lucky I was. Let's see how lucky I was. Well, lucky on that side, not so lucky. Well, not too bad. Okay. Pretty lucky. Let's see. This side's okay. I just have to make some adjustments on the other side. Okay. Actually, it's not that bad. Okay. All right. Let me just. We're getting there. How are we doing? You hanging in there? Thank you. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, this is a little off. Sometimes you can tuck that in. Like so, I think. Smash it down with a bone folder, and no one will know the difference, right? The other thing I thought it would be fun to put in this book and to make is Graphics Fairies have tons of tutorials for really awesome tags. Look, it's a book with a cover on the back. What do you think? Looks cool. All right, let's glue that down. All right, I'm going to put double-sided tape right there. And we'll slide this off like that. Oh, I was hoping it was going to have the name of the library, but they blacked it out. And look, this book comes with a built-in library card. I'm going to harvest that library card. Maybe. Well, maybe I'll just leave that. Maybe I won't cover these pages. Hi, Lydia. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, that won't. I'll just leave those. I won't put end pages on those because I think it would be kind of cute to have a tag in the library card. You know, people are always making library cards. We have a real, honest-to-God library card. All right. Let's do this. Oh, what is this? Oh my gosh. Look what's hidden here. Something called chalk paste. Oh my God. I couldn't live without that. And I've never used it. It's hiding under the carpet tape. Why don't we use this? And then that back cover is not going nowhere. Okay, like that. I have a special pair of scissors that I use to cut this stuff because it's so sticky and it gums them up so badly. I have a bad pair of scissors that are like already screwed up. All right. I'll glue the rest, but I wanted that up here. So let's put some Mod Podge on this. This is quite the production. Need a little bit here. Oopsies. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh shit. Excuse my French. Oh lordy. I don't mind splattering paint on my keyboard, but guess what? I just splattered all over my keyboard. Glue. Oh dear. We've never done that before. No, it's okay. All right, now. Okay, Diane, thanks for stopping by. That's not sticky at all. I better stand up. Get that bird's eye view, you know, you gotta look down on it. Well, that's not too bad. Do one of these jobbies. Yeah, that didn't stick at all. Well, I'll use the double-sided tape. That's okay. It's interesting. That's not sticking at all. Huh. Well, that's what we got double-sided tape for, right? Not a problem. We got plenty of that. I got plenty of that. And we'll stick a piece. Let's see. Oh, that should be okay. All right, let's do here. Yeah, let's see. It's already cut on an angle, so I'll stick that there. Whoopsies. Oh, no. No. Oh, shoot. Sorry to tell you, I can't remember now. I started watching Fargo on Hulu. And it was a weird movie. I don't know how many of you ever saw the movie. The movie was delightfully weird. The series is just getting weirder and weirder. Now I'm on season 4 or 5, and it's taken a whole different twist with Chris Rock as the main character. All right, since the Mod Podge didn't want to, I'll try some of my favorite glue stick. I sent Rosemary Morris a whole case of this. I hope she likes it as much as I do. All right. Let's get her done. All right. That. Whoops. If one side doesn't work, go to the other side. My fingernails happen to be just the perfect length to do this. All right, let's do this. Let's do do this. Come on, tuck in, will you? Be nice. I watch people do this all the time, and they just very neatly tuck that in. Tuck that in. Got a little wrinkle there, but no one's going to see it. And you won't tell if I don't tell. Ta-da! Well, we got a little wrinkle there. But it won't come off. Goodbye, Renee. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. Now we got to do the inside pages. God, watching the video, she did this whole thing like in 20 minutes. Amazing. Oh, great. Well, say hi to Oliver and enjoy your car ride. Nothing like that Sunday afternoon car ride. You remember that as a kid? Get in the old car, bouncing around in the back seat, seeing how the other half lived, so to speak. All right. Now we got to do these inside pages. Cooking and watching. Okay, that sounds like a plan. Now, I have, gosh, what'd I do with those? They were here. I just had them. Okay. Where could they go? Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. I printed them out. And I had everything in a pile. The infamous pile, you know? Yeah. Oh, there they are. They're falling off the... Here we go. Okay. I thought this was interesting. This was one of the options. And it was to have a contents, a table of contents. I've never done that. And it even has lines. And you could write what's in here. So I'm not sure whether I want to do that or not. But that was like the end pages, or just do regular end pages. So I think I'm gonna, so you'd have one here, and there's one that goes over here. You have two table of contents, but I really think you only should have one here and then an end paper here. So, and this would be glued on. I wouldn't have to tuck this under because that would just go on there. And then there's lines, and you could write down what's on here. So I think I'm just going to go to try to do a page and maybe revisit that as a table of contents. But I thought that was interesting. It's got really faint lines in it. You probably can't see them. All right. And I think I'm going to do the first page spread, like maybe more like in the middle of the book. Oh, look. Ooh, maybe it is stitched. Oh, it is. It is stitched. Looky there. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. I should really take pages out, shouldn't I? Oh, there it is. Claremont Junior High School Library. And it was a fifth grader who probably said, check out page 23. There, they forgot they didn't black out Claremont Junior High School. There's probably 100 Claremont Junior High Schools across the country. Look at that. Okay. I want to. Oh, look. I want to stay away from those signatures, just in case I want to take some pages out. So let me go. And that's wow. Okay. Well, there they are. Those guys working on the bronze factory with their dinglings hanging out. God, can you imagine working in fire in a bronze factory with no cover on? That's falling apart. Maybe that would be, I tell you what, this will be the page. Life at home. Okay. This will be the page. And okay. And I'll put tape right here. Hi, Marty Steele. Good to see you. I am fighting with the book. It always seems I'm fighting with whatever I'm doing. It's you people are so kind to come every week and watch my struggles. I really appreciate your patience with me. This is the tape that I learned about from Ava, Bohemian Crafting. She uses this white medical tape to reinforce pages, and it's nice because it's white and it kind of blends in. She took apart a whole book that wasn't stitched. Physio, okay. I hope your physio's going well. I know that can be very painful. Been through it a few times. Okay, so let me put down some underpants. And that's what I got some underpants here. Holy moly. Tear up some of that. Woo! Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Look at tags. Look at this. Oh my God. It's a contract bridge score thing. I should bring that to my next bridge game. That would be funny, right? First rubber, second rubber, third rubber. Who are they? Oh my God. Oh, look at that luscious stain. Oh my God. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. We determined who this came from last week. We figured out who I bought this from. Tea dye, so it doesn't smell like coffee. Coffee. All right. So let's just cut some of those up, glue them down, cover the page, and get on with the story here. All right. Boy, this is really, look at that. Is that not luscious? It doesn't smell that good. I would much rather smell coffee. But it does, it has a distinct odor. But it has some awesome stains in it. We got that. Let me glue that down. This is the fun part when you just start slathering. Slather. What's the matter? I'm just a slathering. I should get something like this. Whoops. Is that the page? These pages are really kind of thick. Okay, we'll just slather some gunk on here. Stick this here. Be careful, Ann. Don't put your gluey brush on your computer. Or all right, let's do some of the bridge stuff. We and they. Those are the two teams when you're playing bridge. You're either we or they. Some other pretty stuff. I got some happy mail from Dee Dee. And Michelle included some goodies in her. Alrighty, what else do I got here? How about some dictionary pages? Seems odd to cover up text with text, but oh look, there's a shell. I was thinking of doing all of this in a dictionary, but that would be a little big, so I figured I would do this. Oh, there's a shepherd. And a sheepdog. Stick this down here. Whoopsies. I thought I had two of these here. I do. Oh my God, how lucky could I be? Man, how lucky. Okay, Lisa. I know it's dinner time. That's why it's I appreciate you guys being here during chow time. I don't know what I'm having for dinner. I had a big, obviously, brunch. They had an omelet line, and they had two chefs working all of the omelet plans. Yeah, actually, Lily got me. Lily bit me, lunged at me, and yeah, it's a lot better than it was. She got me good. So I still haven't taken her to the vet. So I'm a bad mom. All right, let me move this. Come over to this side. Okay. Oh, yeah. She got me good. This is really fun when you do this. You just add stuff down. Oh, I can't put that there. There's already dictionary there. It does seem odd to add text over text, but it's okay. Let's see. Oh, we definitely want this piece because this has got a luscious, a luscious stain on it. Look at that. Because it's probably all going to get covered up. Yes, it is. It really is, because you don't have to think too hard. You got to think a little, but not too hard. Okay, let's see what else I got here. There. Okay, let's get that a little. I wonder. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do next. Yeah. Let me do a little heat action on this. These are, you buy these at the Dollar Tree. And they're nice for that kind of stuff. Or pallets. Okay, let me just heat this, dry this up a little bit. And then I'm going to add some scribbly stuff. And then maybe some ink or something. I'm not a great one at layering, and I always fall short. I'm always amazed when people build up all the layers. I mean, this is just like the first layer. I missed a spot there, but that's okay. It says poetry, which is good. It could say a lot worse, right? So I was talking about they had like an omelet station, and then it's got like, it had 6 little burners, and then you had 2 guys, and they had all the stuff. So, you went down the line and said, okay, I want onion, I want mushrooms, I want jalapenos, whatever. And then they put cheese on it, and the guy rolls it onto your plate. And of course, they had the standard bacon, sausage, Belgian waffles, whipped cream, strawberries. And the worst, absolute worst, home fries. I don't know how you screw up home fries. I don't know how you screw up for home fries, but they were the worst home fries. God, just had to say that. Disgusting. I'm always very critical of the food that they put out. All right, let's add some color to that. Okay, let me get. Well, first of all, the potatoes were in big chunks. They were too big. And they were dry. They were just cold, even though they had them in one of those chafing dishes. And the potato, all right. I'm going to add some color, like some scribble stuff. Let's have some green here. We got some green there, so we'll pick up the green. Get some green there. Maybe some red, little red. Orange. I haven't played with my Neos in forever. Now we can smear that around. My finger. Okay. All right. How about some stencils? I'm looking for the ink I was going to use. Okay, let's see. How about some peeled paint? Hi, Brenda. Good afternoon. I am preparing a, what am I doing? It's going to be a collage page. I think. I've already covered the book. It's a used book from Goodwill that has pictures of male anatomy in it that was pointed out by probably an 8th grader. It tells you what page to go to see the male anatomy on it. Someone wrote in pencil, just in case. If you were looking at the books in the book and you happen to open the book, Everyday Life in Athens, I think is the name of the book. You can't really see that, can you? Well, let's try that stencil there. And let's try cracked pistachio. And these are distress inks, and they will move with water. And I'm not being very... I haven't used these in years. Yeah, there's nothing there. Wait a minute. There. Well, let me just see. I've seen people do this. They add a little spritz of water to bring them back to life, but we'll see. Ooh, well, we got something. Hey, you got a little something, something. When the distress oxides first came out, I bought all of them. I mean, at the time, I think there were 12 colors. Now there's a whole bunch of colors. Oh, that little bit of water did kind of give it a second life. Look at that. I like that. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. That came out really well. All righty. I've seen them do it. I've seen people do that a lot. Alrighty, I got another one over here. Let's take this one. Let's see, what else do I got? I got and then when I took them apart, I put a little thingy, Velcro thingy on it, so you could do the little. Then I bought these, and then they broke, as you can see. I've snapped them all off. I don't know. This one may need a spritz. I don't know. We'll find out. Because that wasn't smart. Brown on brown, Ann. All right. Put some of that down here. start seeing it. I'm not happy with this, but I'll put some gesso on that to kind of push that back a little bit. Let me. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's put a little dab of gesso. Thank you. Thank you, Marty. Oops. Of course, I get a little heavy-handed there. What else is new? I can stencil over that. I can fix that. All right, Candy, enjoy dinner. All right, when this dries, I will, what do you call it, stencil over that mess. It'll be like it never happened. But in the meantime, you're probably all waiting with bated breath as to what the vocal is going, the vocal, focal. Oh, because it's hiding from me now. Well, there it is. Find the scissors. Okay. Let's see. I should tear this. Aren't those gorgeous? Yeah. If I tear this, a la Dee Dee, right? Be able to smear that in with gesso. Let's see. Am I up to that? Let's see. Can I do that? Fussy tearing? Is there such a thing as fussy tearing? We'll find out, huh? I should have printed this out on. I'm going to save that. I printed it out on resume paper, which I have in my laser printer. And it's a heavier paper. It's like printer paper, I think regular printer paper is 28. How is Mill? I was thinking of you. I figured that's where you were. I hope she's... Mill is my nickname for mother-in-law. I hope she's hanging in there. Poor dear. I'm making a bloody mess. I'm making a collage yearbook a la Graphic Fairies. And I think that's going to go on here. Maybe we can go down here. Let's see. Let's tear the branch. And I'm trying to do some fancy... Hi, Goldilocks. Fancy tearing. Fussy tearing. Boy. That goes a lot faster than fussy cutting. Let's see, my dear. Come in here, like so. I had a block party brunch today. And I don't have a name tag, so I really should get one. Everyone wears their name tag when they go out here. Because everybody's so old. Wow. Well, I'm not sure. And I know that in the thing she put gesso on it to bring some white for the birds, but I'm going to cut that out. Because that big glob of white in the middle is just not. Working. So how's Mill's toe doing? Poor thing. I think I want to get a little bit closer than I could comfortably tear it, but well, that's not too bad. Oh, look, those are pussy willows. Oh, I think. I used to love pussy willows as a kid. I haven't seen a pussy willow in 100 years. What are the yellow flowers that bloom first thing in the spring? They used to be all around the side of the road. Can't think of the name of them now. I always think of them along with the pussy willows. They're they're yellow, spindly kind of flowers. And they're usually the first thing that blooms in the spring. Oh, what the hell is that called? I can't think of it. What the heck is that? Not forsythia. Yellow. Yes, forsythia. It is forsythia. Yes, that's it, Brenda. Ha. I just remember the roadways. No, it's forsythia because they have a little yellow flower. And people used to plant them like on their property lines. You'd go down the highway and there'd be just rows and rows of these yellow. And they would actually start to they would be out there before the daffodils. The daffodils were kind of like the next thing to show up. I even had some little daffodils planted around a tree in my front yard in New York. All right, I don't like that mess, but I hate that. I'm gonna fussy cut that because those birds will look a lot better if they're like all fussy cutted. And it shouldn't take too long. I thought I could get away without doing that, but I can't. So we'll just kind of whip around here like so. I was watching another collage page. Pussy willows. Oh, yes, they did. Oh, yes, you're right. They made good switches. Yep. Now, do the pussy willows bloom into something, or they just have those little fuzzy knobby things at the end of them, or are they like a I don't remember. Do they stay pussy willows? I'm not up on my. I know we had them in the back of our yard. You learned about at 5. Oh, wow. I wasn't hit very often, but boy, my mother would use the back of a brush on the back of your leg. Boy, did that smart. Probably because I said some smart ass thing would be my guess. Anything that, like that pussy willow or that whippy action would be pretty hurt too. All right, we're getting there. So I was watching another one of the collage tutorials. And the woman said she printed out all of the papers on different weight papers, which makes sense. And I've printed stuff out on tissue paper, and you just tape it to a regular piece of paper, and then it's something, if you're lucky, it goes. Oh, okay. From fuzzy ovals, and then and that's like, okay, then they turn into leaves. Okay, all right, thank you. Thank you. So I've put tape, like tissue paper, on regular weight paper and run that through the printer. And sometimes it goes through without, getting jammed in the printer. Sometimes it doesn't. But when it does, you have a really nice print on tissue paper, which is always fun to work with. But this woman, I'll have to try because I've never tried. I don't know. Has anybody ever tried printing, running tracing paper through the printer? Because the tracing paper is a little bit thicker than tissue paper. But then it would give you another weight, a different weight of paper. So you could use like cardstock, regular printer paper, tracing paper, just to give a different variety of paper weights on your collages. So I want to try that. I would just do that. I would do that in my regular printer. I wouldn't try that with the laser. Okay. Yeah, that's much better. More better. Okay. We're getting there. I should have had this done before. But I was playing cattails. Oh, they are edible? That's interesting. I would guess that cattails would be. They've got the big brown thing right on their stalk. And they're usually in marshy areas, I think, or like by ponds and stuff. Young shoots. Okay, yeah. Okay. You'd have to think someone must have been really hungry to say, like bamboo. I often wonder who was the first person to eat, like a cattail. You have to figure that person must have been really hungry. And they probably didn't have butter and garlic to saute them in. But I guess if you're hungry enough. All right. At this brunch, Lois had made up, the woman that organized it, she had made up, we each had a question to answer. And they were cute. My question was, what was the weirdest thing I'd ever eaten? I couldn't think of anything. So I said escargot was the weirdest thing I'd ever eaten. It might be the weirdest thing I've ever eaten. I couldn't think of anything else other than escargot. Okay, all right, let's see what we got here. That's true. Yeah, that looks much better. And I'll put a little bit of gesso behind it, and then those birds will stick out. And that'll look good, I think. Ah. Oh, they'd have cat. That's funny. Oh my gosh. And they'd have cocktail fights. That's adorable. I've got papers. All right, let me just see. Oh dear. This is what I was going to put down instead of gesso. And I realized I picked it up and I said, wow, that's awful full because the gesso is almost empty. All right. Just a little. Just a little. Because they didn't use Neo pencils either, but so they can be bluebirds. Oh my gosh, you'd have to hose them down. Yeah, I would imagine. You can see the birdies, can't you? Yeah. Yeah. All righty. Okay. And the birdies will go right about here, like so. Maybe up here a little bit more. I wonder, can I Mod Podge those down? Oh, my nose is running. Ugh. Do you think I have anything to? Yes. They only, yeah, my lawn in New York was 90% dandelions. That was mostly the green. Excuse me. I had a neighbor that used to make dandelion wine. It's pretty good. Oops. I hope this works. Uh-huh. Oops. Ah, I got blue. I don't want blue. No, no, no. No blue. No. I got a clean brush. Jeez. Well, hopefully that'll dry clear. I should have used clear gesso. Some people use clear gesso to glue stuff down. All right. Well, hopefully that'll calm down. You'll be able to see the birds. I probably should have used the glue stick. Oh, well. I could actually print all those birds out a second time and then put them on top, and that would give them some. That's another thought. I could do that. Well, tune in next week and see what I decide to do. I might just print that all out again, cut it out, and then put it up on a little bit of foam and have it like it pop up a little bit. Well, thank you, folks, once again for being here on a Sunday afternoon. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you about the internets. Wednesday, 12:30, I'm going to be playing in the Forest Book. Again, anybody wants to join me, they're more than welcome. Becky's on Wednesdays, and Becky's knitting on Mondays, I think. And yeah. So again, thank you so much. And if you can't be good, be fabulous. Bye, Ruth. Bye, Kim. Bye, Lydia. Thank you. Bye, Becky. Bye, Barbara.